Marcus Aurelius once said that the soul is painted in the color of its thoughts. Every idea, every spark of curiosity shapes who you become. Imagine a version of yourself that is even sharper, insightful, and overflowing to explore every facet of your mind and its limitless potential. If you are passionate about personal growth, take a moment to click the notification bell and subscribe. Let our journey to a wiser version of you begin. Methodology. Stoics embrace change. Number 1, embracing change as a teacher. Change is a constant seasons. Change technology evolves. While many of us resist change, fearing the unknown or losing the familiar stakes, saw change as a natural part of life. And a profound teacher, think about it, didn't? Every time you grew up, it was accompanied by change, whether it was moving to a new city, starting a new job, or even reading a book that changed your perspective. Change pushes us out of our comfort zone and forces us to adapt it. Is this adaptation, learning to thrive in change, sharpens our intelligence and resilience. Marcus Aurelius, a beacon of Stoic wisdom, once thought loss is nothing but change, and change is nature's delight. Such a prospect is both refreshing and something to learn, adapt, and grow. Now, embracing change does not mean that we should recklessly chase every new trend or constantly upend our lives. Instead, it is about developing flexible thinking. It is about understanding that changes, big or small, are an opportunity. Cheddar now code, Pam Kilanas TVO. Not only with grace overcoming life's ups and downs, but also constantly expanding our knowledge and understanding. The next time you encounter change, whether it is new software at work or a detour on the way home, take a deep breath and embrace it. Remember, every change is a lesson waiting to happen, and with each lesson, our intelligence grows. Method. Stoics embrace discomfort when we think of comfort. We often picture a cozy bed, a favorite TV show, or perhaps a mug of hot cocoa on a cold day. But what if I told you that the path to true intelligence and wisdom often lies outside that comfort zone? Stoicism, ancient philosophy that has stood the test of time, teaches us that embracing discomfort can a tool state that when faced with a challenging task such as learning a new language or mastering a musical instrument, it is tempting to give up when it gets tougher, to avoid such tasks altogether. But the Stoics believed that it is precisely these moments of discomfort that offer the best opportunities for growth by overcoming anxiety and struggle. We not only gain new skills, but we also develop resilience and psychological endurance that can serve us in all areas of life. Marcus Aurelius once said, "The obstacle is the way." This means that the challenges and obstacles we face are not barriers to our growth, but rather the way itself reframed as an opportunity rather than an obstacle. We can use it power to move forward with a difficult task or uncomfortable situation. Embrace the discomfort and know that with each obstacle overcome, you not only become smarter, but also create a stronger. And the Stoics learn the practice of detachment, resilience, engagement in work, ubu relationships. But as on the reverse, the Rans recognize the enormous value of deliberate detachment, conscious movement from familiar routines and habits to refresh our perspective and rejuvenate the mind. Imagine an artist who has been working on a painting for hours. Sometimes the best thing he can do to see the true essence of the canvas is to step away, take a break, and come back with a new perspective. In a similar way, our minds periodically need to detach in order to then approach tasks with renewed energy and clarity. Marcus Aurelius, in his introspective such things, but it is generally a sign of the most ordinary people, for you have the power to withdraw into yourself whenever you wish. This is Stoic wisdom. To break that true refuge is physical distance and the space within us, away from the constant pressure of external demands. In our era of constant social contact, the idea of detachment may seem strange, and yet it is more important than ever. It does not mean abdicating our responsibilities or shirking our commitments. Instead, it is about consciously setting aside time, whether it is a few minutes or a few days, to turn off. It can be as simple as taking a walk without your phone, a deep breathing exercise, or dedicating a day to studying without gadgets. By practicing deliberate detachment, we give our mind the space it needs to process information, learning and growing. It is a counterbalance, constant involvement of modern life, and in this balance, we find the path to greater intelligence and more deep understanding. So as you navigate the challenges of today, remember the power of stopping even for a moment to regain clarity and purpose. Stoicism means lifelong learning method. Number K, maintaining continuous learning. The end of formal education, whether school or university, does not mean the end of learning. If anything, it is only the beginning. The Stoics believe that each day offers new opportunities for learning. This is the concept of lifelong learning, not about collecting. That will last a lifetime. Remember the wonder of a child when they encounter something new. Their eyes light up, questions pour out, and imagination, a sense of wonder amidst the responsibilities and routine of everyday life. But what if we could reignite that spark? What if we approached each day with the same drive to learn and understand Epictetus in its profound simplicity? Only the educated are free. In essence, it is not just about formal education. It is about freedom that comes with understanding, with the expansion of horizons and the continuous pursuit of knowledge. When we commit ourselves to learning throughout our lives, we are armed with the wisdom to cope with the complexities of existence. In our digital age, resources for learning are just a click away, from online courses to podcasts, from documentaries to interactive apps. The opportunities to expand your knowledge are endless, but lifelong learning is not just about watching content. It is about applying and sharing knowledge. It is weaving what we learn into the fabric of our lives, making us richer in thought and deeper in understanding, moving forward. Remember that every day is a class, every interaction a lesson, and every challenge an opportunity to learn. Accept journeys in lifelong learning. Watch soar to new heights. Technique number: the Stoics cultivate gratitude. P. Gratitude as a path to wisdom. At first glance, it seems that gratitude is an emotion, a fleeting feeling that we experience when someone does a good deed for us. But the Stoics saw gratitude in a different light for them. Gratitude is not just an emotion. It is a practice, a lens through which we can look at the world and thus deepen our understanding and intelligence. Gratitude encourages us to see the value of every moment, every interaction, and every challenge. By being grateful, we are more receptive to life's lessons rather than complaining about what we lack. We appreciate what we have, and in that appreciation find clarity, perspective, and a deeper understanding of life's intricacies. Moment of reflection, thinking about what a precious privilege it is to be alive, breathing, thinking, enjoying, loving. It is not just a call to be grateful for a new day. It is an invitation to approach each day with wonder, curiosity, and gratitude. Doing so, we open ourselves to the countless lessons and insights that each moment brings in our fast-paced world. It is easy to get caught up in the race to focus on what is next and miss the present. But by cultivating ourselves to the here and now, we become more observant, reflective, and open to the wisdom around us. Whether it is the joy of a child's laughter, the lesson of a failed project, or the beauty of a sunset, gratitude enhances our ability to see, learn, and grow. So by following a lifelong, Pew would stop and say thank you, not only on special occasions or in moments of success, but every day in big and small, for in gratitude we find not only joy but also the path to greater intelligence, understanding, and wisdom. The Stoics practice mindful observation technique. Number 6, the power of mindful observation. Have you ever stopped to watch a leaf in the wind from his eyes? Oh, eye on window might seem simple, or even ordinary. They hold a secret that risers understood deep down, the power of mindful observation. Mindful observation is really seeing the world around us and not just glancing at it. It is immersion in the present moment, noticing details and amazing the beauty and complexity of life. When we observe mindfully the mouth of the world, absorbing knowledge and insights from our surroundings. Seneca, guiding light of Stoicism, once thought time reveals truth. This thought can be applied to our practice of mindful observation. Taking the time to really observe, we uncover truths about the world, about others and ourselves. We begin to see patterns, draw parallels, and develop a deeper understanding of the subtleties of life today, when screens and distractions compete for our attention at every turn. Finding a moment to simply observe may seem inappropriate, but it is in these quiet moments of observation our minds can expand and our intellect blossom. Whether it's watching the rhythmic ebb and flow of waves on a beach, exploring the bustle of a town square, or even taking a few minutes each day to mindfully observe, push aside distraction, quiet the mind, and really see the world around you. By doing so, you will find beauty in the ordinary and also develop your intelligence in unexpected ways. Technique number. The Stoics practice active listening. We think about someone in our head, but our thoughts 1,000 kilometers away. We may be thinking about our to-do list, about the new TV series, or what we are going to have for dinner, but there is a secret that the Stoics knew. While true intelligence is not only about speaking, but also listening, and not just hearing words, but truly understanding their meaning. Active listening is more than just being silent while someone else is speaking. The other person is there, giving the other person your full attention, and seeking to fully understand their point of view is asking questions, showing empathy, and refraining from jumping to conclusions or formulating an answer. When we actively listen, we are not just being polite. We are absorbing knowledge, understanding different views, and expanding our horizons. Stoic, philosopher, epic, the nonsense. We say, it's not just a witty remark, it's a profound insight into human nature. In true listening, we open ourselves to a vast world of knowledge and experience that can enrich our minds and souls. Modern society often values quick answers and witty remarks. But in the pause, listening, and reflection, we become more informed, sensitive, and connected to the world around us. So the next time you find yourself in a conversation, challenge yourself to really listen. You might be surprised that Stoics seek silence, learn a technique for finding silence among the noise in our environment. However, the Stoics believed that these moments when we switch off from the outside noise and connect with our inner are essential for deep reflection and growth. Silence is not just the absence of noise, it is the space where our thoughts can breathe regularly. Seeking out these islands of silence, we will give our minds the space that needs to expand critical thinking and developing intellect. The famous Stoic philosopher once noted that we suffer more often in our imagination than in reality. This observation is reminding and around us, stepping back and immersing ourselves in silence. We can distinguish between real worries and imaginary worries, which will allow us to resolve the past and let go of the last. For many, the idea of seeing silence may seem scary. After all, our modern life is built around connection and constant engagement. But it is not about escaping the world. It is about finding balance. Even a few minutes of silence each day, perhaps during a morning walk or before bed, can make a significant difference over time. This practice not only sharpens our intellect, but also brings clarity, peace, and a deeper understanding of ourselves and the world around us. So in the midst of the hustle and bustle of everyday life, it is important to stop, breathe, and accept. Transform the power of silence. Techniques. Stoics embrace a variety of interactions from life experiences. This interaction with very different people from different environments, cultures, and life paths. Each person carries within it a universe of experiences and knowledge. Now, this does not mean that you should strike up a conversation with everyone you meet, but it is about openness and curiosity. It is about understanding to share. In a world where it is so easy to stay in the comfort zone and echo chambers, stepping out and finding a variety of interactions can be a powerful tool for growth. So look for opportunities to interact with a variety of people as you go through your day. Listen to their stories, ask questions, and share your own experiences. Through these interactions, you will not only gain your own understanding of the world, but you will also see how your intellect Stoics prefer curiosity to judgment. Method number 10, cultivating curiosity instead of judging. We live in an age of snap judgments. With one finger, we decide what we like and what we don't, who to read and who to ignore. But what if instead of making snap judgments, we stopped and chose curiosity and understanding of the world around us? Curiosity is like a muscle. It happens when we approach situations, people, or ideas with an open mind. We give ourselves the opportunity to learn and grow rather than reject something. Because it is unfamiliar or different, we ask questions. We want to understand. This not only broadens our horizons, but also deepens our empathy and compassion. As the Stoic philosopher Epictetus wisely noted, it is impossible for a person to begin to learn what he thinks he already knows. This quote serves as a powerful reminder that when we think we have all the answers, we close ourselves off from the vast knowledge the world has to offer. By adopting a mindset of curiosity, we realize that there is still much to learn. And in doing so, we become lifelong learners in an increasingly distracting and noisy world. It is easy to get caught up in the hustle and bustle of life and forget to stop, look around, and really listen. But by choosing a curiosity you never dreamed of. So the next time you encounter something unfamiliar or challenging, take a deep breath, open your mind, and allow your curiosity to guide. Conclusion: the path. Which of these Stoic techniques resonated most with you? Let's discuss in the comments. Stoic wisdom reminds us that understanding is an ongoing journey. Today's insights are just steps on our shared path of growth. If you appreciate this pursuit of knowledge, please subscribe and like this video. Let's continue to learn and grow together. Stand firm in your wisdom. Realize that our intelligence is shaped not only by books and the solitary people we interact with. Think about this. Every conversation is an opportunity to learn, whether it's a chat with a barista about their hometown, a deep discussion with a colleague in another department, or a heart-to-heart with grandmother about her youth. Each interaction offers a fresh perspective, a new piece of the puzzle of life. Stoic philosopher Seneca once noted, "Associate with those who can improve you." While this advice is golden, it is also worth noting that improvement does not only come from experts or mentors. Sometimes the deepest insights come from the most unexpected sources. By being open to a variety of interactions, we expose ourselves to a wider range of ideas, stories, and experiences.